Hi guys, Tom here. Just a quick thank you to everyone who watched the last video. I very much appreciate every view I get, and that video was one of the most viewed ones since I've been doing this vlog series. So I'm very pleased with that, and very satisfied with how we're doing. I mean, obviously, I'm not making millions and millions and millions of views, but you know, this is just starting, and you know, I'm only small time at this point, so I very much appreciate your views. Anyway, on to today's topic. This one's trending all around the world on Facebook video. It's a video that's been posted on Facebook showing a school prefect who I think is autistic. Don't hold me to that. I'm not entirely sure. And he's sorry, I got a bit of a cold. He's been pushed and poked and prodded and told, you know, he's this, that, the other by a group of kids who I'm going to name as the Chavs for the purpose of this video, and they're pushing him, and eventually he just loses his temper. All he's doing is he's doing his prefect duty of doing whatever corridor or classroom he's been told to keep clear. He's doing that, and it's just, you know, just wrong. Video's in the description if you want to watch it. Now what? Then this happens. Now this is what upset me a bit. One of the chavs squares up to him and says to him, you know, you don't know who I am, you know, get out of my face before I deck you, get out of my face before I eat you, you know, before I knock you out. And his mates, who are behind the camera, so the angle you've sort of got, you'll watch the video, you'll see, and the kid who's been bullied he's clenching his fist, but as you do when you're angry, you know, he's sort of shaking his fist because he's mad. He's lost his temper. We all have. I do it all the time. And this kid is, you know, he's really upset, and it just upsets me to the degree that this chav thinks that I can do to you what I want, and if you even think about mouthing off to me about what I've been doing to you, I am going to assault you. And that just bothers me. I mean, I was a prefect. I've got the tie loosely around my neck now. Took it out of the frame that I frame it in upstairs, because I'm very proud of my schooling achievements. I'm very proud of the fact that, having been bullied at school, I was able to be chosen to be a prefect. The black tie, when I was at school, was a big thing because the school had chosen you as an individual who they thought was worthy of the black tie, and that's why I've still got the black tie to this day. Now, obviously, what bothers me is that when I was at school and I was being bullied and this sort of thing was happening to kids who I know, it wasn't as bad as this, because same thing was going on. There's no change in the behaviour, so to speak. But what it is the fact that now everything is shot. iPhones are everywhere. Everyone's got an iPhone, or everyone's got a smartphone that is capable of shooting video. And then this sort of thing can be on YouTube in half an hour. Now, this kid is going to be you know, a lot of people are adding him on Facebook. He's been tagged in this video. A lot of people are going to be watching this video and they're going to be adding him on Facebook. And I can understand people adding him on Facebook and say, look, I've seen what's happened to you. You're a good kid. You know, you'll be alright. Everything will be okay. But it's not. It's fucking grown adults adding him on Facebook just to go, you're disabled. And that is fucking ridiculous. You know, I've laughed at people's misfortune, people falling down staircases, but usually they deserve it. Or I've laughed at that. I can openly admit to that. But people laughed at me when a group of kids attacked me in a back alley because I had the gall to ask them to stop throwing fruit and veg at me. Yeah, I've never talked about that, have I? Well, that happened. Now, so I understand what this kid is going through. I completely understand, and I'm just pissed off about it, to be honest. So, what better to do when you're pissed off? You just shoot a video about it and tell the world how pissed off you are. Now, obviously something else that's going on is, you've met him in the videos a couple of times. George is currently in his first year at secondary school. He's at my old secondary school, but we don't talk about that school because they're shit. Now this school, I'm not going to name them, but let's be honest, if you're watching this video, you know me, you know exactly what kind of fuckwits I'm talking about. Now, this school has come out in the press and said we have zero tolerance on bullying. Zero tolerance. Okay, I accept that, right? I as a press person accept that you have zero tolerance on bullying. Therefore, bullying doesn't happen at this school. Correct? Well, yes, that's what's going on. Yes, that's correct. Okay. So why, when George came over yesterday, right, and he saw me, and we spoke, and we had a chat, because he's my friend, we had a chat, and he said to me, I said, "So how's school going, mate?" And he said, and this is exactly what he said, "Oh, school's going alright. Still being bullied, though. But can't stop that, can you?" And he looked down. Yeah, I'll give you a few seconds to let that sink in. At a school with a zero tolerance on bullying policy, they are letting that happen. Fuck 'em. But that, you know, he told me that. So yeah, that's sort of. So it would seem the zero tolerance isn't really working. Not sure what else to say, really. I hate school kids. Hate them. Because they're so ignorable. Right? Watch the video. You see what I mean. Right? And for God's sake, don't, any of you who have kids, let them get involved in that. If you live in the UK, send that video to your local MP, right? And tell them, tell your local MP, your local Member of Parliament for this sorry government, you tell them that the schools that they are running are letting this sort of thing happen and letting this sort of thing end up online. I, for one, hope that this poor child who's featured heavily in this video doesn't get depressed and hurt himself, because otherwise it's going to be a sorry state of affairs. At the moment, it's just a bullying video that's gone up online and has trended worldwide, but it could be so much worse, and there are so many cases of things like this that have got much, much worse. So here's hoping that things change. But send the video to your local MP, watch the video, show it to your friends. If you've got kids, show it to them and tell them not to react to these bullies, because we are lucky that in this video something didn't happen, and I just hope that this poor child doesn't do something, doesn't get hurt, doesn't hurt himself, because this is fucking despicable. And I feel physically sick. I felt physically sick watching it, because I don't understand how a human being can bully a disabled person. I've got nothing else to say, guys. I've been Tom. This has been another one of the videos. I'll be back next time when I've got something worth talking about. Hate the bullies. Love each and every one of you. Love you all. Goodbye.